We rightfully and deservedly deserve to be in the final, but we are coming up against an unbelievable football side, and you know everything's going to have to be right. But like when you say the enormity of it, it is absolutely massive, massive. You've got to try and do something to Barcelona that they're not used to, and that is out possession. You pressure them, and when you do get possession, you try and get a shot. You try and let them see that you're ready to lay gloves, you're ready to lay hands on them.
You know that bit in Wayne's World where he says, "It will be mine." Oh yes, it will be mine. There we go. We're here above Pink Street, which I think they should rename Red and White Street. What sort of chance do you give Arsenal this evening?
Listen, it's a one-off game. I do genuinely believe like finals do strange things. You know, at Barcelona, I think are in an interesting position as well. Like they sort of obviously saw themselves as a bit of the underdogs. I'm really intrigued that this is now a Barcelona team who have to step into owning being the best team in Europe.
So we're here behind me at the Estadio José Avalagi. There's no pressure on Arsenal really, but it's very, very hot here in Lisbon, and they're going to play without the ball for a lot of the game, and so that's going to have a bit of an impact. But I think for Arsenal, it's about getting through that first 20 minutes or so. Don't concede. Let's have the game level, and then you can escalate. You can staircase from there. You can take Barcelona on, and they're going to have to pick their moments. They're going to have to pick their moments to press. They're going to have to pick their moments, and if they get a chance, it has to go in the net. They know the size of the task, but tremendously exciting for this club for the first time in 18 years to be back in a Champions League final again. So we're underway in Lisbon, Arsenal versus Barcelona. Very, very big first 20 minutes for Arsenal. Very important that they try to stay in the game. Very, very hot out there, and obviously they're not going to have a lot of the ball, but Barca very, very good at pressing their advantage early on and getting those early goals. So Arsenal fans outnumbered in here in Lisbon, which I think we expected due to flight prices and the kind of more favourable geography for Barcelona fans, but still good 5,000 Arsenal fans over in the corner. Plenty in the general admission as well, and the team are really going to need to draw on their energy today as well. Well, Arsenal thought that they had the lead there. Irina Paredes putting the ball into her own net from a low Frida Mornan cross. Unfortunately, Frida Mornan was offside at the point that the ball was slipped in down the right-hand side, but just for a brief few moments, Arsenal really thought they'd taken the lead. Really acquitted themselves well so far, defended well, they've had chances, they've pressed Barcelona's fullbacks in particular, they've pressed less centrally. Really, really strong half from Arsenal. They're really picking their moments when to press. They've created some chances by nicking the ball off Barcelona players high up, putting their full-backs under pressure, putting Patry and the centre-backs under pressure, but then when Barcelona come forward, they kind of sit off a little bit more in a slightly deeper block, but they've been by no means have they been defending this whole half. They probably had the slightly better chances. Frida Mornan with a shot that Cole turned over. Kim Little had a good chance from the resulting corner. So really, really even game here. 0-0's probably about right. And Arsenal can be really happy with this first half, but obviously they got one more step to take in this half if they want to be champions of Europe. Half-time, 0-0.
Jugando una final ante su ex equipo, Mariona, que se la deja con mucho espacio a Bedmí. Shot from Mead. Oh, might work out. It does!
Dentro del área. Gol. Gol del Arsenal en la final de la Champions.
Stina Blackstenius.
Arsenal have taken the lead and it's Stina Blackstenius. I said Arsenal were going to have to use their bench and they did. They brought on Beth Mead and Stina Blackstenius and they have combined. There was a set piece which Barca half cleared and then Beth Mead was on the edge of the box, cut inside, had the presence of mind to see Stina in space in the channel, shot the ball to her and Blackstenius puts it into the far corner and Arsenal lead in the Champions League final with about 15 minutes to go. So outside the Estadio José Alvalade, forgive me if my words are a little bit bungled this time. Usually I do all of these in one take, but you'll forgive me if my emotions and my brain are a little bit all over the place because just under 2 hours ago in here, Arsenal women won the Champions League for the second time. And my emotions definitely at full time were all over the place. I cried like a baby. I got absolutely no shame in admitting that. But I think what this really is a tactical triumph and a triumph of the execution of a game plan. Because when you play Barca, you have to be perfect. You have to know when to go and when to sit. And Arsenal did that to an absolute T. And they created chances as well. This was not that I don't think, maybe when I watch it back, I'll feel differently. I don't think Arsenal nicked this 1-0. I think they won it 1-0. Barca had their chances too, but Arsenal had chances. This was a game of equals, I think. I think Barcelona, maybe at the beginning of the second half, I started to think, oh no, they're turning the screw, they're finding spaces, but actually Arsenal defended so resiliently in that spell, and I said throughout the vlog they're going to have to use their bench, and that's exactly what they did to score the winner for Stina Blackstenius. And ultimately I'm just really happy for these players, this football club, and the fans, all of our readers and listeners. Just an absolutely incredible, life-affirming day and night, and thank you for sharing it with us because it means to the world.
and Daisy are handing the UEFA Women's Champions League trophy to our leader, Kim Little. So, if you're ready, we're ready. Let's hear it for our champions of Europe,